What? Oh, it's a night. Ooh. It's very rude to interrupt a dragon's slumber. Hmm? There's a lot of shiny things in that car of yours. Whatever for? My, I never expected to get a moving in present, and from a king no less. Please tell him I'm thankful for his generosity. Wow! So many coins, gemstones, and jewelry of all styles. This must be no less than a fortune where you're from. A peace offering? What do you mean? I've never attacked your kingdom. I never had any intention to. I was merely looking for a nice cave to settle down in, and this one happened to be empty. You humans and your stereotypes. Frankly, I'm offended. Whoa, calm yourself, human. Drop your shield. I've never attacked you over a simple insult. Just let your king know that I won't be harming anyone. Wait, don't go yet. You need to reattach the card to your horse there. They're very beautiful, by the way. What's their name? Oh, I know the king would allow me to keep this treasure, and tell him I'm very thankful for the gesture, but I just need one coin for my collection. You may take the rest back. Bored? That's a rather rude way of putting it, but I suppose that's what you call it. You humans have some twisted ideas about dragons. Yes, it's a collection. I like to collect coins from the various kingdoms I visit on my travels. Whenever I migrate or near find a bigger cave, I always take a different route. That way, I can game across the new kingdom and get a coin from each of them. It's a big hobby of mine. No, I don't plunder them. Did I not just tell you that I don't intend to harm your kingdom? Seriously, learn some manners. You're a knight for goodness sake. But to answer your question, I simply ask. The humans are always so eager to help that they start shaking from the excitement. I usually end up getting pelted with coins, even though I only ask for one. For being so misinformed about dragon kind, humans sure are generous. You actually set me a trip down to your kingdom by coming here, so thank you for that. I'll be honest, it's been rather nice talking to you. I don't usually get much social interaction, being a dragon and all. Would you mind if I showed you my collection? Great! Oh, do be warned though, I'm still unpacking from my move, so not all coins are organized yet. Please don't mind the mess. Well, what do you think? Indeed, I have many. I've been collecting for nearly 23 centuries now. It all started when I was just a hatchling. My mother gave me a coin she found on the trespasser to play with. I still have it actually. It's right here. Yeah, it's quite singed and misshapen. I didn't know the historical value of coins back then, so I didn't take very good care of it. It became my teething toy and target for fire breathing practice. But ever since then, I've been truly fascinated by the coins you humans make. No, don't be mistaken, this isn't any kind of fortune. In fact, I believe most of these coins no longer hold any monetary value. You can't sure make a habit of conquest and sieging. Most kingdoms don't last longer than a few hundred years. Why are you all constantly war hungry? You're right, it's hypocritical of me to be angry at you for stereotyping dragons when I'm doing the same to you. My apologies, knight. In any case, what I love about coins is that each one holds a story about the time and place they came from. Like, ah, this one originates from kingdom I visited about 1200 years ago? 13? Somewhere around then. It was a rather lovely place. The castle was built next to a gorgeous waterfall that led river through the town square. Fishing became crucial part of the kingdom's economy. That's actually why this side of the coin has a traveler on it. And if you flip it around, you'll see a princess at the time. I don't remember her name, but she seemed to be liked by the people. This one here is one of my favorites. It's one of the first coins I've ever found on my own. Indeed, the rectangular shape is rather odd, isn't it? That's because the kingdom from which it came from worshipped four main deities. The two long sides represent the magical trees that they believe that fuel life and death respectfully, and the two shorter sides are for a giant winged lizard they believe to guard heaven and earth. The people from the kingdom were always so lovely. They brought me they brought me many gifts during my stay nearby. I'm really not sure why though. Must be the natural human generosity. Ah, this one. I actually don't know anything about it. The glint caught my eye while I was flying over the crumbling castle. The entire kingdom seemed completely abandoned. As much as I want to know what happened, I wasn't able to discover much. Not even this coin is much help. It's so scratched and cracked that I can't make out any of the words. Can you? I assumed you wouldn't speak the language. Humans have so many different tongues that it's hard to keep up. I can read most of them adequately, but I've only been able to master speaking this one. It seems fairly common across multiple kingdoms, so I put all my effort into learning it. Oh, not too long. It only took me about 500 years, but now I'm practically a walking dictionary. Behold.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Even you don't understand that word, do you? I'm quite proud of my knowledge of this language. Perhaps I could win some sort of linguistic contest if I were allowed to participate. Human, thank you for listening to me ramble. I rather enjoy sharing my knowledge with others, but rarely does anyone ever give me the time of day. It's been nice to get this out of my system. As much as I wish to continue our conversation, I'm sure your king wouldn't want to be left waiting. And I must continue my slumber anyways. Farewell, traveler. Actually, before you go, allow me to give you something. Please take this coin as a token of my gratitude. It may not buy you much, but I'm sure you understand the importance it holds. Don't worry, I have another one just like it. Gifting this to you is truly my pleasure. I wish you safe travels, human, and tell your king I appreciate this generosity. So long!